Here's Kevin Harlan. Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Miami. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Here's SGA. The Cavaliers making the shot. Wiggins with it. Dort covering. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Over SGA. Harden's shot is off. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Oh, such a clever move by James Harden on the drive. He always goes fishing for that contact, and usually he finds it.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised GA to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003. Soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Driving to the basket. And it's Artest missing. And here comes the break. Here's Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
They set the pick. Here's Harden. Rebounded by Howard. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with Coach Kenny Atkinson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back over to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
He gets that one.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Well, one thing the fans have come to expect from Jarrett Allen, Doris, some acrobatic finishes.
What's amazing, Kevin, is you might be looking at the rim, and there is no Jarrett Allen in your vicinity, and then a second later he's flying by and finishing. He's got great instincts.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mobley, great positioning on the putback.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Oklahoma City trailing. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Wide open shot is on the money. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Ball up top. There's 21 seconds left in the first. 5 on the clock. Mobley. Great D that time from Hartenstein. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Mathurin for 3. No good that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder leads by 1. And the second quarter will be on the
15.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Pass the ball. Mobley outside. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. It's deflected. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Back to Ware. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Caruso. No good on the three. Ball with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Ball. Harden outside. They set the pick. Back to Ball. Takes a three. And they get it back. Outside Artest. Throws it up high. And stolen by Caruso. Misses from close range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination. Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Okay. Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Guys, back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Harden on the move. Here's Ware. A kick out to Mobley. A three-pointer, no good. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Mathurin. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Higgins outside. Pass to Schroeder. Back to Ellis. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Launches a three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. On offense, here are the Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Williams. Over Eason. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Dort. Wiggins outside. Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Here's Mobley, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. .29 seconds left here in the second. Mitchell is double. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Mitchell. Nothing on the board. And here's Schroeder. Over to the wing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder out in front, up 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ellis goes in. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Ellis for the tie. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Dort. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Harden scanning the floor. Ellis outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Cleveland making a change here. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the floater.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's SGA. Eason grabs the board.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Ware. Pass to Artest. And he hits it to tie the game up. Artest got 7 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Screen by Howard. To the middle. And slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Stolen by Artest. In the corner, it's Wiggins. There's a screen. Here's Ware. The second chance effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Eason gets a wide-open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Seconds left to play in the third. Ball surveying the defense. Mobley outside. Out to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. So they take the lead. Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wallace outside. On the wing, Mathurin. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Ellis with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That'll be his second foul of the game. 20 seconds left in the third. Back to Ball. Pass to Mobley. Here's Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant has the open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major.
30. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Thunder trailing by 5. With Samart. And Mitchell with the layup. Mitchell's got his first 2 points.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The baseline J. Eason grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, if we worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. It's good from long range.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
6 to shoot. Pass to Ware. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holmgren in the corner. Here's Howard. The second chance shot is good.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harden up top. Now Eason. No good from 3.
Yeah, they collect one there, but overall, -10 rebounding for the game.
Stripped it away. Harden caps off the break.
Well, James Harden has always absorbed a huge offensive burden. It matters not where he's playing and with whom. The guy is big time in the clutch. Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, big sir.
Now Wiggins. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Mathurin. A huge two-handed slam.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Harden. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Now we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And here are the Thunder now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Oh, tough rebound for the big fella, but that is his job, folks.
Wiggins.
Well, an ever-diversifying offensive arsenal. Wiggins baits the defender with that little up fake.
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to one. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden outside. There's the drive. It falls!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
SGA double team. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Cleared away by Eason. Oh, what a finish!
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And what's their best move at this point?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot.
The long shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up.
Check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, got me a check, I got a check.